Dreams. We're all born with them. Dreams of adventure, of finding a sense of purpose, meaning, of reaching our full potential. And wherever your dreams take you, your journey starts with UAC.
I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners and custodians of the lands upon which we meet and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. Hi everyone, and thank you so much for joining us for our webinar tonight about equity scholarships. My name's Georgia and I'm a Community Engagement Officer with UAC. Tonight we'll be discussing equity scholarships, what they are and how they're awarded. But first, if you haven't heard of UAC before, that is completely okay. UAC stands for the University's Admissions Centre, and we are a centralised admissions office for 28 institutions or universities located across New South Wales and the ACT. We process applications on behalf of 28 partnered universities in New South Wales or Canberra. So if you'd like to apply to any of those 28 partnered institutions, you'll simply apply through the UAC website and UAC will be processing your application on behalf of that university. So you can think of us as like the middleman between students and universities. We also administer access schemes. These are things like early entry, which we call the Schools Recommendation Scheme, special consideration of a disadvantage, which is called the Educational Access Scheme, and equity scholarships, which we'll be discussing in more detail tonight. But what UAC is most known for is the fact that we do calculate and distribute the ATAR to all New South Wales HSC students. Before we dive into equity scholarships, let's go over some UAC key dates for Year 12 applicants. So applications have already opened. Our application system opened on the 12th of April this year. The next important date is the 19th of September. That's when our early entry application closes. This is called the Schools Recommendation Scheme. Next, on the 30th of September, our early bird application will close. Don't get early bird confused with early entry. An early bird application will not get you into university early. It's all about the price you pay for your application. An early bird application has a fee of $73. Whereas if you apply after the early bird period, after the 30th of September, you will pay a standard application fee, which is $200. Then on the 11th of November is when UAC releases its early offers to students resulting from a Schools Recommendation Scheme application. So if you apply for the Schools Recommendation Scheme, you may have an offer waiting for you on the 11th of November. The 22nd of November is also important because this is the date that any supporting documentation must be uploaded to your application for UAC to guarantee that it will be assessed in time for your ATAR-based offer rounds. So if you apply for the Educational Access Scheme because you've experienced an educational disadvantage, please ensure that your supporting documents are uploaded to your application by the 22nd of November. So UAC has enough time to process that application in time for your ATAR-based offers. Then December is a very exciting month because on the 15th of December, you'll be receiving your ATAR result. Next, on the 22nd of December is the first ATAR-based round of offers being released to students. But there's more offer rounds following December. There's 2 in January, 2 in February, and 1 in March. And the next time you may receive an offer using your ATAR result is on the 12th of January. Okay, so let's chat equity scholarships. What is an equity scholarship? An equity scholarship is a scholarship which may help you with financial assistance while you're studying at university. Your equity scholarship may be awarded with money. However, it may be other forms of assistance such as book vouchers or other ways to help support you during your studies. The form of your scholarship is determined by the institution which is awarding it to you. So how do you apply for an equity scholarship? Well, you can apply using the UAC website. You will need your UAC application number First, if you have applied for entry to a university using the UAC website. To apply for an equity scholarship is a separate submission on the UAC website. You can find this on the Applied drop-down list on the UAC website or within your UAC undergraduate application on the home page of your application. You can find this by logging back into your application on the Manage Your Application home screen and then following the ES button within the home page of your application. An equity scholarship application is available to current and continuing students or to prospective or future students. And equity scholarship applications are already open. They opened on the 12th of April this year. So who is eligible to apply for an equity scholarship? Please keep in mind that equity scholarships are primarily awarded to students in financial need. This means that equity scholarships are awarded to students from low socio-economic backgrounds. In particular, students that are receiving Centrelink support income payments such as ABStudy, AusStudy, Youth Allowance, Job Seeker payments, Disability Support payments, Parenting Payment Single, or the Carer Payment. Some institutions will consider additional criteria. This means that some institutions will take into consideration other disadvantages such as carer responsibilities, English language difficulty, financial hardship, long-term medical conditions or disability, regional or remote disadvantage, or sole parent responsibilities. There are also other applicant attributes which may be considered. Additional attributes which are considered for this scholarship include if you identify as an Indigenous Australian, if you've ever been in out-of-home care, or refugee status. Okay, so you've applied for your equity scholarship. What happens next? When you've lodged your equity scholarship application online, you'll be asked to download your document package. This document package will tell you what supporting documents you'll need to supply UAC so your application can be assessed. You'll then need to upload your supporting documents. Your supporting documents must be in a PDF format and be no larger than 5 megabytes in size. You'll need to upload these documents to your equity scholarship application on the UAC website. If you find that your documents do exceed the 5 megabytes limit, we do supply file compressors on the UAC website that you can use. If you do need any assistance in supplying your supporting documents to UAC, please get in contact so we can assist you with this. So what are the types of supporting documents that UAC will ask you for? Please keep in mind that supporting documents can vary depending on your circumstances and can include one or more of the following things: your CRN number, an independent statement from a responsible person, such as a doctor, lawyer, social worker, or religious leader, your immigration visa, evidence of financial hardship from your accountant due to events that are beyond your control or choosing, a medical impact statement, a personal statement, an educational impact statement, proof of residential address, out-of-home care notification, or refugee status documents. So how do you know if you'll be awarded an equity scholarship? Please keep in mind that being eligible to receive an equity scholarship does not guarantee that you'll be awarded an equity scholarship. Meeting the equity scholarship eligibility criteria does not guarantee that you'll be awarded an equity scholarship. Unfortunately, there are more applicants than available scholarships. As a part of a competitive application process, you are ranked against the eligibility criteria, and institutions award the scholarships to applicants who best meet that criteria. If you are unsuccessful in receiving an equity scholarship upon your first application, this does not mean that you are not in need. However, it does mean that the scholarship has been awarded to an applicant in greater need than yourself at that time. So when will you know if you've received an equity scholarship? Equity scholarship offers are made throughout the admissions cycle, and in general, they are made the day after offers to university degrees. If you'd like to find out more about the dates for equity scholarships, please head over to the UAC Key Dates website to find out more. Please remember that each university awards equity scholarships in different amounts and different formats. Some universities may offer equity scholarships in a few $1,000 amounts, while others may give out vouchers for textbooks or other forms of financial assistance. You'll find out all the details about your scholarship and what the university has awarded you once you have received your equity scholarship. You can find this information in your UAC correspondence. Unfortunately, equity scholarships cannot be transferred. If you've been awarded an equity scholarship, this has been awarded by a specific university. This means if you do change universities, you will need to reapply to receive an equity scholarship from your new university. So this means that you'll need to do the full application process a second time and compete again to receive an equity scholarship a second time. So you may be wondering what other forms of scholarships are out there. Well, you'll be pleased to know that universities themselves offer many more types of scholarships. There's scholarships ranging from academic merit, sporting scholarships, accommodation scholarships, community leadership scholarships. There's many scholarships available for students to apply to. However, the process of applying to these scholarships would mean going onto the individual institution website or the university website and applying through their own process. Some universities, you'll fill out one application form and they'll assess you for all the available scholarships to that university, while others you may need to submit separate applications for the individual scholarships that you believe you're eligible for. If you'd like to receive more information about these, please check out the individual university websites or research them with the universities. So that's everything you need to know about equity scholarships, which you use UAC to apply to. If you did have any further questions, please don't hesitate to get in contact with us. You can write your question below in the Contact Us box or get in touch with us via our social media channels. Write to us on Instagram, Facebook, or leave a comment on the UAC Digital YouTube channel. Or our team will be at many university open days throughout August. So if you do see us, please don't hesitate to come over and say hello and ask your question in person. If you'd like to know more about any of the UAC processes, jump on the UAC website. We have lots of resources there to help you throughout your application process. You can reach out to us via email or even give our friendly customer service team a call. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.